Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the LA Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Almost time for these two to square off right after this. Miles Michaelis, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
Now batting, Jackie Robinson. He will lead this one off today. First pitch coming, here it is. On the ground to the left side. Oh, beautiful dive. He's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Next for the Dodgers, Pee-wee Reese. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Row? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage the last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the flight, makes everybody's dinner taste better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
Right on the inside, Black with the slider. Laid off but called to strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Row, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
The 1-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Scooped up the tag, and he is out.
Third, the left fielder, Kobe Bryant.
Digging in, Kobe Bryant. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And now pitch on the way.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Duke Snider would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Slaughter will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Clayton Kershaw is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
First pitch on its way. Ozzie Smith is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, Dero? This is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, Dero. Win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah, you want to definitely get a chance to win this series today. Play good baseball. You don't want to go on that seesaw. We'll give you one, we'll take one. They need to figure out a way to get it done today.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Lou Brock, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First delivery to him on the way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single.
Batting third. No left fielder. Dan Musial.
So now to the plate, Stan Musial, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Don't want to forget about it. Popped him up. Martin is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, Roger Hornsby.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Rogers Hornsby, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Kershaw comes set. Here's the first pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Brock leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Drilled to the left side, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
Standing in now, Yadier Molina fouled away. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Ready on 0-2.
Nope.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
From the stretch, the 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger and the side is retired. Cards strand a couple, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next to bat is the home run hitting legend Duke Snider. It's been a struggle for him in the series. 1 hit in 13 at bats. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Musial has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
That is fifth. The right fielder, Matt Kemp.
Next up for Los Angeles, Matt Kemp. He's picked up 3 hits in the series and driven in 4 along the way. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
No score here as we play inning number 2.
Ball.
And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
No strike.
And now a pitch on the way. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Justin.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. 2 hits in 13 at-bats in the series so far. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A pitch out. The throw on a great time to pitch out as he'll be thrown out easily at second.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or 2 in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Three-two pitch is in there. A called strike 3. Dodgers go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Paul
First pitch on its way.
Nope. One ball, one strike.
Heading out towards shallow right. Kemp has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Slaughter.
So stepping in, Enos Slaughter, and it's been a slow start to the year, as you see there, just barely over the 200 mark here in April. And the pitch.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Too high there and maybe a bit outside as well. 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Now the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Tommy Edman, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
At the plate, Tommy Edman. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kemp is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Miles.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Miles Michaelis. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. Cards leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Next up is Max Muncie. He went deep in the contest last night.
The first baseman, Max Muncie.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Set to deal on 2-2. In the air, down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Now another 2-2.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Too high, ball 3.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Slaughter is camped under this one, and he puts it away for the first out.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
In now, Russell Martin, swinging it well in the series so far at a 4-for-10 clip. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch popped up. Molina moving to his left. 2 down.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 22, Clayton Kershaw.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Dodgers down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So striding in, Ozzie Smith. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch on its way.
That's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Runs up and gets this one down. And he will smartly swipe that ball away in foul territory, so we likely won't see the bunt again now with 2 strikes. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
Robinson is calling for it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lou.
So one gone here in the St. Louis 3rd, and in steps the all-time Cardinal great Lou Brock. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Here it comes. Here's a pop-up now. Turner over to his left. 2 down.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in, Stan Musial. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
And it's 1-1 to Stan the man. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Cardinals. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Jackie Robinson.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Well, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Into the box, Pee Wee Reese. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he popped him up. That's a hit. The first in this game for the Dodgers.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Kobe Bryant. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Up and in, and this one sends him to the ground. It's ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Three and 1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Fouled off. A payoff pitch one more time. Smoke toward third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Boy, talking about making a pitcher work, D-Row. 8-pitch at bat finally leads off to a base hit.
I got to be honest with you. After the 7th pitch, you start to get in auto swing mode. He could have thrown the rosin bag and he would have took a hack at it. So hats off to him, not only battling for 8 pitches, but getting the result.
Fouled away. The 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Stepping into the box, Matt Kemp. He drew a walk his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Belted high in the air out to left. Looking up is the left fielder. At the track, the wall, gone! It's a grand slam! So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they move on top 4-0.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared. He knocked it out of here with a vengeance.
At the plate, Justin Turner. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Four runs here in this half inning. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Count remains 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
This is line to left. Musial is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Max Muncie. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
Count 1-0.
One and 1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Here now the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. But the damage done for the Dodgers, and it came on the grand slam. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 4-0 LA. Bottom of the inning now, and now the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Rogers Hornsby. He reached on a single in his first try.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he misses low with it. 2-0. And the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Snyder's under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Catcher number 4. Yadier Molina.
Ready for another chance? Yadier Molina, first time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Fastball in there for a called strike. One out, nobody on. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Now back, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Kershaw into the windup. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
And that misses for ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Yeah. 2 balls and a strike. Slow roller left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Runner at first following the error. And standing in the outfielder, Enos Slaughter. Has a look, now the pitch. Slaughter, once an Atlanta Brave, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off season.
And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Robinson is there, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. They're down 4-0. Stepping up to the plate, Russell Martin. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Brock's coming in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Now batting, the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
Genesis Cabrera takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 92, Genesis Cabrera.
To the plate now, Clayton Kershaw. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jackie Robinson. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well. A double play.
The batter, number 1.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Now in the box, Pee Wee Reese. A hit in 2 tries so far. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope, that's down.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ball 2 now. Four runs, 4 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. And this is by Goldschmidt down the line. A fair ball. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Kobe Bryant, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2. Fastball well outside. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2.
We got full count.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The next 3-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Hornsby has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Dodgers get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Cardinals nothing. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping in, Tommy Edman. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2. This is popped up. Kershaw calls for it. 1 out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Albert Pujols will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Albert Pujols.
Hard on the ground towards short. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Roll, is you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
As a look, now the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. A 1 pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bryant is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, center fielder, Lou Brock.
Digging in once again, Lou Brock. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Kershaw comes set. Here it comes. Slow grounder to first. He's right there. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Cards leave 1. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Ryan Helsley takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 56, Ryan Helsley.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Duke Snider. Will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
Snyder.
First offering on its way. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here it comes.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Molina goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Snyder is retired, and there's one away.
Right fielder.
Ready once again, Matt Kemp. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Strike taken up in the zone. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Brock will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
So coming to the plate, Justin Turner. First pitch coming. Here it is. Outside part of the plate. The changeup is in there.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Popped up. Goldschmidt in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Ready for another shot now. Stan Musial. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Back to work now is Kershaw as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
The windup and the 0-1.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
3-1 to the Cardinals left fielder.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Three and 2 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Standing in now, Rogers Hornsby. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
So now to the plate, Yadier Molina, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Runners on first with 1 down. And a full count now, 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Now to the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Into the box, Enos Slaughter, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Alex Reyes is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Paul DeYoung will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncie. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Reyes, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate, Russell Martin. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Change up low, 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
In now, Clayton Kershaw. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 on its way. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. One there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Dodgers lead this one 5-0. Now at the plate, Tommy Edman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
1-0 the count. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
And that misses. Ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Whoa, that's down.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
A runner at first with no outs here. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
The 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Into the box now, Ozzie Smith. A ball and no strikes. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. Kershaw still unscored upon here through 6 1/3 innings. And this one gets away. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lou Brock.
Striding in, Lou Brock. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Swing and a line drive. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. One left for the Cardinals. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. John Brebbia will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
60, John Brebbia.
At the plate now, Jackie Robinson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Slaughter is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Pee Wee Reese.
Striding into the box, Pee Wee Reese. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
1 out, nobody on. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. The 2-1 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 8, Kobe Bryant.
Ready now, Kobe Bryant. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
2 out, nobody on. Chopped to third, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball and the hitter just fouls that one off.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
I'd say this is a win already for the guy in the box. You find yourself down 0-2, you work it to even, and now it's full. You got a chance to do some damage in this situation.
And he fouls this one off. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Giovanni Gallegos takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Gallegos.
Duke Snyder will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. A pitch out, the throw, and he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Three and 0 now. Matt Kemp would be next if they can keep this inning alive. There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing. So I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And he struck him out. So a masterful job of being thrown into the fire and getting the big strikeout to end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Settling in now, Stan Musial. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
The batter, number 00, second baseman, Roger Hornsby.
Now at the plate, Rogers Hornsby. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Coming to the plate now, Yadier Molina. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
The pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far, so good.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Here now the 2-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
There you go.
Clayton will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Ball 1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
The 1-1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. From the stretch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Cards leave 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Jason Isringhausen enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. This one skied out toward right. Slaughter is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batter, the first baseman, Muncie.
Digging in, Max Muncie. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Russell Martin. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
Count 1-0.
Isringhausen hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He's a 17-year big league vet, so I think you could say he's just about seen it all.
Yeah, you said it, Matty. Nothing else has to be said. In order to stay in this game 16 years, you have to be a great talent, a great teammate, and have the ability to adjust and evolve as a player. So hats off to him.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Popped him up. DeYoung in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. LA's on top, 5-0. Coming to the plate now, Ina Slaughter. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball in. Hey.
3-2.
We got a full count. 3-2.
Count remains full. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Robinson ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Pedro Baez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Cody Bellinger is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Now playing first base and batting 9, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Digging in the switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Baez was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Strike 2 called on the inner half, 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Another 0-2 home. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Kemp is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, Matty V, anytime you can blank a team going into the 9th inning, you've really done something special, especially in today's game. He's got to feel real good about this outing, even though the offense gave him little support.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Catch is made, and the Dodgers have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
5-0 the final score today. The Dodgers took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Clayton Kershaw gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Miles Mikolas was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 5 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For St. Louis, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Miles Mikolas. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.